The collapse. I didn't expect to be here, not like this. I'm in Uruguay and it's not a holiday anymore. I came here to visit my daughter for just over a month over the holidays, and I had finally started to feel human again. After 1.5 years of exhaustion, burnout, there were months when I couldn't think straight, couldn't read a page, couldn't finish a sentence without my brain folding in on itself. But after a long, slow climb, I made it back. At least I thought I had. I'd began working again, just a little, bit by bit, maybe 50% of what I used to manage. But it was something, enough to give me hope. So I booked this trip, 5 weeks with my daughter, summer sun, then back to Sweden in January, back to work. But as the days passed, I started to feel worse, slower, foggy. I told myself it was just stress, or heat, or fatigue from travel, nothing serious. But the day I was supposed to fly home, I crashed. Not metaphorically. I was sitting in the passenger seat on the way to the airport, and it began, like grains of sand falling from a crumbling sand castle. But the closer we got, the faster it all unraveled. It felt like that scene in Inception, when the city folds in on itself. Except it wasn't the outside world collapsing. It was mine. Internally, I fell apart. My body said no, my mind folded in. I couldn't go. I didn't. And so now, I'm here. Still here. No job. No income. No energy. No clear path forward. But I do have time, and I have a voice, and I have a story. A story that began long before this moment. And to understand how I got here, to this crash, this pause, this strange restart, you need to understand where I come from. But more on that in the next episode. Hi, if this story meant something to you, if it helped pass the time or just made you feel a little less alone, consider subscribing. It helps more than you think. You're also welcome to share it or take a look at one of the books I've written. They carry many of the same themes: life, struggle, the search for meaning. I'll keep posting as long as I can. And yes, some episodes might be rough around the edges, the sound, the pacing, even the voice, but that's the point. I'm not aiming for perfection, just honesty. Life's not polished, neither is this. Take care of yourselves, and if you're doing fine, look around. Someone near you might need a little care. Thanks for listening and for being here.